Happy Friday, happy Day of the Goddess. It's the day that is dedicated to Venus, right? That's why it's called Friday. It was after Freya, but it's also in other languages like Viernes, right? It's after Venus. So it's a wonderful day to practice self-care, I believe. And it's so interesting because I always did that. I always used to, when I was a teacher, an English teacher in New York, I would get out of work early on Fridays, and I would always take it as the afternoon as a way to have some beautiful personal time for myself. I would take myself to lunch, and just, I don't know, enjoy myself. Wandering around shops and just treating myself to some nice things and just being really good to myself and feeling very celebratory. And I've always felt this way about Fridays. So I think I'm just, I always was, naturally tuning into this energy. And I think, especially these days with so much going on in the world, so much intense energy, so much harsh energy, it's especially important that we do this, that we take this time for ourselves, that we practice loving self-care, particularly connecting to nature. That is probably the most loving, beautiful thing you could do for yourself, is to get out into nature. Just being around trees or the ocean, the sea, rivers, streams, whatever you could do. And if you can't do that, just go to a park. Something where you're connecting to nature is just, for me and for you, medicine. Being in the sun is fabulous medicine. Even though it's hot today, I really feel so good that I'm out in the sun. I'm realizing I really needed it for my physical health and mental health. My energy levels are much higher just being out in the sun. So I hope that you are practicing loving self-care, that you are doing what you need to do for your maintenance of your energy, to maintain your calm, to maintain your joy, to remember your joy, right? Because we are here to be loving, joyous, joyful people, right? We're not here to suffer. I don't believe that, right? We're here to enjoy our planet. So I hope you're doing something like that today for yourself, no matter what, even if it's a small thing, right? And that's the thing, these don't have to be big things, but practicing some kind of self-care. And if you can't do anything, sit for 10 minutes and meditate, right? That you can do. Take a shower with lavender oil. Something to honor the goddess, honor your inner divinity, and practice self-love. Because the more we unconditionally love ourselves, the more love can expand within us, within our heart centers, to share to the world. And that's what we're here to do on this planet, is to share our love with the world, to share our hearts, and to join our hearts with the hearts of humanity. And that message has never been more important than now. So I hope that you are practicing loving kindness with everyone around you, and especially with yourself. Okay, happy Friday. Bye.